go, guys. Tuesday. Two down, three to go. You know something? I was listening to the radio today. 105.3 The Fan. Oh, good old 105.3 The Fan. They never fail me. They never failed 1980. It's always something. So today on the show, they had Jerry Jones. Yours truly, Jerry Jones. The owner/general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. Every Tuesday, they have him on. So, I pull over to the side. I had a light day, so I had a little downtime. So I pull over and I listen to him. I just wanted to know, because this is the first time that they've interviewed him since the embarrassment against the Giants on Sunday. So they asked him all kind of questions. They talked about the defense. They brought up Dak Prescott's contract. Is he going to do it or not? They talked about the offense. They talked about the non-challenge by Mike McCarthy. They talked about a lot of things. But when you got to be careful asking those questions, especially those radio guys, because you're not going to get a straight answer right away. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to get into contract negotiations and all that. They asked him about Mike Nolan. Are they going to bring him back? And yada, yada, yada. He didn't go into all that. They talked about so many things. But the thing that stands out the most, y'all know what type of season we had this year. One of the worst defensively, probably the worst defensively. Offensive was okay. Could have been better, but okay. COVID-19, he brought up COVID-19. He brought up injuries. He brought up new coaching staff. Everything that I've discussed with y'all, pretty much. But other teams have been going through the same things. And they're able to be in the playoffs and, Kansas City Chiefs, all those teams, those juggernaut teams, Buffalo Bills, they're able to still be successful despite having the same problems and issues that we've had. Okay. But the thing in the whole interview that stood out the most, and it kind of bothered me a little bit all day pretty much. And I know when I tell you, it's going to bother you. The thing that stood out the most, Jerry Jones said probably one of the most positive things that happened to the Dallas Cowboys this year is the Dallas Cowboys broke a record. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys broke a record this season. And y'all probably wondering, what, 1980? What record is that? Jerry Jones said the Dallas Cowboys broke a record this season. Had the most in attendance in the stadium. Yeah. Despite COVID-19, we filled up the seats the most. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he's worried about. He neglected to answer the Dak Prescott question. He neglected to answer the Mike Nolan question. He neglected to talk about or to show his true feelings about the non-challenge call with Mike McCarthy. He neglected to talk about the offense, the defense, whatever. But he damn sure wanted us to know about filling up the seats despite COVID-19. Yeah. Yeah. So that lets 1980 further know what really matters with this organization. He talked about the brand, how he's able to still, despite COVID-19, still able to keep the brand up. That brand back there. Yeah. That brand that I go to and I look at the old Deion Sanders posters back here, Bullet Bob Hayes, the championships down there, Des Bryant. Yeah. That brand, that's what he's talking about. As Cowboy fans, trust and believe we are aware of the brand. We already know we're the number one brand in sports, period. Now, we will give you that. We will give Jerry Jones that. He's a genius. He behind the scenes, he's worked hard to get this brand up. He worked hard to get those 3 Super Bowls real quick in the 90s. I'll give him that. Okay, good job. But that's all I'm going to get from. That's all you're going to get from me. Because what we care about the most, what this fan base cares about the most, is championships. It's been 25 years. We don't give a damn about seats, filling up the seats. That's just like me saying, hey, got a graduation coming up. 3,000 kids are supposed to graduate, but only 5 graduated. But hell, we filled up those seats though. The parents are going to be like, wait a minute. I came here to see my child graduate. You mean out of 3,000, only 5? And you worried about the seats? Blows my mind. This is why we're here, guys. This is why, once again, we're sitting on the couch. Yeah. Once again, we're watching the playoffs. We're watching other teams. We're going to watch somebody else hoist that Lombardi trophy. It's been 25 years. Now, if you can sell this brand and still have it number one in all sports within 25 years of a losing organization, you should be able to muster some talent here and some good coaching here, man, to get us back on the winning track. You play games to win, not to lose, not to just go to the playoffs, not to just make the division round. You play games to win all the way. Going to the playoffs doesn't count. You need to go to the playoffs and do something. And we haven't done that in 25 years. Yeah. Filling up the seats is what Jerry Jones is worried about. So for everybody on here that's a Dallas Cowboy YouTuber and just so happen to run your finger across this video and watch it all the way through, and you make your film sessions and all that stuff, in the back of your mind, remember what I'm saying right now. Remember what Jerry Jones said on the interview today. Yeah. We're pouring out all this passion, this love for the Dallas Cowboys. And the owner of the damn team is worried about seats being filled up. Yeah. Right. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Please. And don't get mad at me. Don't come knocking on my door. Because you're wasting your time. Y'all know who to get mad at. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up, because you never know what the day's gonna bring you. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.
anything else I